Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about today is about a problem that I think we all kind of hoped would go away, though realistically we knew that it wouldn't, despite the fact that people have literally gotten killed and people have been sent to jail for doing it, and that is swatting. Where someone often from a disguised number calls 911, they say there's a shooting somewhere, usually at least the ones that we end up seeing, it's someone streaming content on like Twitch or YouTube, and then while that person's streaming, law enforcement busts through. And in the past 24 to 36 hours, it's happened to two massively high-profile streamers in Adin and Ishowspeed. And I know for some they are polarizing figures, but whether you love them or hate them, this is not okay. Right, yesterday Adin was doing a stream with other people and all of a sudden you see cops on camera, everyone who was joining the stream shocked by it, wondering what's happening. Though Adin quickly realizing he was being swatted and eventually coming back to the live stream and saying,
"Whatever troll did it, you did it. You officially did it. It's never happening ever again." Not
long after that, you had Ishowspeed getting handcuffed on camera while the person recording claims that he was also a victim of swatting.
Oh, they swatted you, bro. They swatted you.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Bro, is that public?
Yeah, I got it. You good, bro.
Bro, I didn't go, bro. Oh my God, bro. I swear I didn't do nothing.
With one officer seeming to try and get the person that was streaming to step away, at one point even appearing to flip the camera over so it no longer showed Ishowspeed, with he then in the back kind of only being able to hear just bits and pieces from the conversation, with him talking about swatting and then what Ishowspeed was doing on his stream, until officers eventually say that the camera has to turn off. Now with this instance in particular, online you had some speculating that he had not actually been swatted, with people saying that earlier in his stream that he was prank calling the police and they were simply responding to that. But there you had others saying, no, that's not what was happening. Ishowspeed apparently has a friend labeled as 911 in his phone, and he was just calling that friend, not the real police. Right, at one point he calls this number and they respond, yo.
It says 911 calling me back. Hello?
Yo.
And while it seemed like everyone agreed that this is wrong, it shouldn't happen, this is incredibly dangerous, you did have some people wondering, is it the same person that's responsible for both of these incidents? We also saw Ross talking about the swatting after the incident on social media.
Traumatizing, man. It's scary. It's what comes with being in this position. We're still in shock.
And the really unfortunate and horrifying thing here is just this happening in general. Yes, it is horrifying and it is traumatizing. But I really don't think it's a question of if a streamer is going to get killed from swatting. It's just when and who. Right? Because remember, these are just the latest two. With some creators having to deal with this stuff over and over again, right? XQC, for example, one of the biggest streamers in the world, having to move because of constant doxing and swatting issues. And then just this morning, like this one's not getting as much traction because it's a smaller creator, but we learned that on Friday, a notable trans activist and streamer named Clara Sorrenti was actually arrested. And that after someone impersonated her and sent out a fake email saying she killed her mother and was planning to shoot every cisgender person she saw at her local city hall. With Sorrenti obviously just completely fed up saying,
"During the arrest, the police officer referred to me by my dead name. I was booked in the station under my dead name. The police, when talking to my mother, referred to me as her son. Because there is no policy in my city against swatting, there is no guarantee this will not happen again. And my home is not safe."
Not to mention, if you've been a longtime viewer of the show, we've talked about people literally being killed because of swatting. While we've seen in the past people responsible for this being convicted, being sentenced, it doesn't bring that person back. Yeah, that's ultimately where we are with this story, and we'll have to see what comes from here. But as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, and thanks to our fantastic sponsors like Coinbase, and more specifically, Coinbase, DeFranco.com, for making these extra videos possible. If you're looking to get into crypto or you just want like $42 for free, sign up now. It's a great service that I use, it's free, and you get $10 in Bitcoin just for signing up and $32 more in other crypto just for learning about them. You're welcome, and also thank you. Yeah, I love you faces, and I'll see you in the next video.